Mike Barresi here, Bobcat at Palm Beach. Long time since we've seen y'all. I'm sitting inside a T-76 R-Series. Can you believe how clean these looks are? Look at this. What's missing here? I'm looking out the side to my left. What's missing? Oh, the cage. It's just covering the back quarter. Look at this view. There is nobody out there that has this. What is better vision worth? So we've got a reversing auto fan, ride control, dual direction bucket positioning. So right now the reversing fan is automatic. When it gets to a certain temperature, it's going to spit back and clean out the radiator. So down here it gets real dry and dirty. We're in dry season right now, so we're real dusty. So every once in a while, especially when you're bush hogging, you can build some grass up on the back of the grill. The reversing fan's gonna kick it off. If I want to just give it a shot, I'm gonna hold here, and we should get a beep in a second. There we go. That's a manual force reversing fan. So that will kick on for a little bit, and then it will go back off on its own. This is ride control. So you ever get in a real rough situation, it's bumpy as hell, you're doing some clearing, you're hogging fill back and forth, or hogging some wood, rough trail. It's basically a shock absorber for the lift arms. It gives you a much smoother ride. Anybody ride a 743, they sure would have wished they had that. That thing was bouncing you all around. So we've got dual bucket positioning. So this is auto going up. So you can see the buckets going up, nice and level. And when I come down, I only have it in single. So, oh, look what happened. I don't have it. I gotta manually do that, all right? How many people have dropped a load of dirt in their lap? I think just about everybody's ever operated a piece of compact equipment has dropped something in their lap. So now we're gonna hit it dual. So this is not a return to dig, it's just dual direction. So we're self-leveling back up and down. I'm not gonna tell you it's return to dig going right back to the grade. So you see it, look at it, it's leveling. Look at the visibility of this machine. I can see my cutting edge. I'm sitting straight up, I'm only 6 foot, not giant, I can see it. Perfect. Our bob attach. Pretty much everybody's copied us in the industry on this for the self bob attach. All right, let's go down now. Let's see if I can get a better view here. Now again, we have an optional bob dock, so if you're hooking up hydraulic attachments, you don't have to get out of the cab. For those guys changing in and out several times a day, it makes sense. For guys that just leaving a bucket on, don't spend your money. But you know what you do. If you're a guy changing in and out hammers, augers, grapples a couple times a day, why get out of the cab? Especially down here when it's 100 degrees and downpouring rain. So let's talk about the gauges. This is incredible. This, you know, I have to say, Caterpillar actually had us tied, you know, they had us crushed on the K-Series. We got close to them on the M-Series. We just went and crushed them and took the lead. There is not a cab in the market that compares to this. If I had to give this one zonk on this machine, would be the speakers. Now I can hear everything just fine, but they're a little twangy. Maybe they need some 10 inches in there. But other than the speakers, which are functional, they are functional, you can hear, I can speak on my phone, no problem, but could use a little better. USB port, aux port, cubby storage, power port. We've got our drink holder. We've got a cubby hole right back there. It's kind of hard to see. Now, I wish I could have something for my phone right in here, and I'm sure somebody creative out there can figure that out, because when I'm operating, I like my phone right here so I can see. Then again, my phone's connected here. So many calls, I'm going to see right there. So I really actually don't need a cup holder for my phone, but some guys might like it. I can see why you like it. The fan blowing, the AC coming out of here, I'm freezing. I can't wait to run this thing in the summertime. So I can set my camera, so I have my rear view camera permanently on by hitting that button, or I just have it bigger, can have it like this. So if I want to take my camera, hit my settings, we'll scroll down here, where is this? Camera settings. So I didn't know we could do this. Look, we got backup lines. I'm gonna come home, Look at the backup lines. It's just like driving your car. I think every modern car has this. There's nobody that has this. Let's go to the gauges. Let's go back to settings. Display settings. You want it bright? I have it on auto. Now I put it on bright. Day, auto, night. So we can have our different drive response for our sensitivity of the sticks. Some guys like it at 3, some guys like it at 1. Some guys say, I can't even notice any difference. Those guys that say they can't even notice difference, I think you need to check it out again, because there's definitely a difference. Same thing with your work group response. You know, everybody has a different management style. Steering drift, we're at 0. Let's talk about steering drift again. Ever be up on a berm? Good hill, 10% grade. That downhill track is always getting taken by the uphill track. That uphill track always wins. Why not throw the oil down to throw it down to a downhill track? You're not fighting. Get a nice, steady, even grade. Nice operator comfort. Better grade. Auto idle, again, we talked about that. We have a decel pedal, so those guys that run a dozer are gonna like this, you know? You jump in from your dozer, you get into your Bobcat, it's gonna operate the same way. Who else is doing that? As my dad used to say, who's better than you? Nobody. All right, thanks for joining us. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. SK, that was for you.